Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, good early morning. Ah, that hurt. Yeah, good morning, everybody. We are flying the beautiful retro legacy livery today. Look at that shot. Out of, wouldn't you know it, Miami. Finally got the Miami scenery just yesterday. I checked this out. Very nice. Frames are moderate. We got the moving stuff back there. Very nice looking airport. We're back in the PMDG. We were in the iFly last week. I think next week I'm gonna be off because I'm gonna be in DC, so no stream next week. But let's get squared away, get this plane going off to Punta Cana, a very popular resort destination for my family back when I was little. We haven't been there in quite some time, but yeah, because my family has been going to like Mexico for like the whole time. Got 18 minutes to depart. I think that's perfectly enough time. Let's go ahead, take the battery, the external power, and the lights. Here we go. Take all the stuff on. We're gonna go ahead and start the APU now, just so we can have it ready. Before we do, let's the fire test. All is well. Go ahead and start that APU. Alright. What do we, okay, so up here, let's go take the IRS to nav. Those don't work yet. Turn that on, we'll turn the window heat on. Get all the good stuff up. Running down here, everything seems all good. Just one fuel pump for now. Let's get boarding started, shall we? We're the only ones in Miami, which is very surprising. I know it's weird, but we'll figure it out. Go ahead, get refueling, and then we'll also get the boarding started. Set up. Alright. Go full headphone mode. Here we go, refueling. Let's press now. Go ahead into the FMC, into the iris positions. We're going to do that in just a sec. IRS right here. Take the left GPS. We'll board the crew, yeah. We are in KMIA. Just so we can punch that in here. Punch it in here. What? I don't know if you guys heard that. That was my cat. PDC. That is Punta Cana. Isn't. What? Oh, MDPC. Hold on. That's what it is. That's my bad. I got scared for a second. We're departing runway 08 right, and we are American Airlines 2638. We did get a message from VATSIM. It's auto ATC. We are squawking 144. Oh, I forgot they had this interesting radio panel. Here we go, squawk 144. Going to keep it. We're already Mo Charlie. Yeah, why not? Let's keep it in there for now. What's next? Right. Route. So, departure. Actually, no, hold on. We gotta do this route first. So, we do have a waypoint, and I'm scared that we have to punch it. Actually, no, hold on. It's a PMDG. It's a Boeing. I don't think it's gonna give us too much trouble. So, Jagger is our first waypoint. We spell it. How do we spell it? Jaguar, right? Like this. Here we go. Should be direct. And we'll fix it. We're gonna input a SID in there. Yeah, my cat is running around for some reason. Rumbo. The zoomies. What? What are you doing? Oh, she has a ball. That's what it is. What are you doing? I take your ball and yank it away here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, she goes. Alright, Rumpo. Then we have a waypoint. Yankee 1. Nope. 441. Then Julie. And that's spelled Juliet Uniform Echo Lima Echo. Very nice. There we go. Okay, yeah. Boeing aircrafts don't give me trouble. It's usually just the Phoenix. I think it's because I have outdated AirAC data. And then an interesting waypoint. Uniform Whiskey 38. And then Papa Tango Alpha. And then from there, it's Uniform Whiskey 28. Instead of 38, it's 28. And that's direct to Petrie. Petrie. Here we go. Next page. From Petrie, direct to Barrel. And from Barrel, that's a star already. Alright. Punch shot, activate that. Departure. We're going to go runway 08 right. We have the Clada 2 Jagger transition selected. Go ahead over to arrival. We'll take the this is GLS 08. Do they have? We'll take probably the RNAV runway 8. Barry 1, no transitions. Well, it's Barrow automatically. So here we go. Go and check out our route while we're waiting. We're already at 11 passengers. It's gonna go by pretty fast. Let's go ahead and turn on the APU bleed. From the packs as well. Are we done refueling? Not quite yet. And actually, I forgot. We gotta turn on the Vickers. What's it called? Fuel pumps, because ABEX is disgusting. ABEX is for the Neos. Sorry, not Neos. What the frick? ABEX is for the Max. Hold on. Do I actually have the right ones? Yeah, this is the right ones. I'm just making sure. As soon as the fuel truck leaves, and actually he's already done, so we can go ahead and turn on all of the fuel pumps. Do we have anything inside the tank? We do. 2.5. Not too bad. Here we go. So route is done. We're gonna go over to performance initiation. I think that's how you say it. Flood level 350 for us. 350. That down here. That up here. There we go. Landing altitude. We should get this in the legs page. If we skim through, runway 08 is 93 feet above the ground, so we're gonna set it to 100. And that's actually, while we're at it, let's go ahead and skim through our flight plan. Let's go over to plan mode, 40, intercept, no discontinuities yet. Do them like right next to each other. Barrel. And then to Volid, and that's, we're just gonna fly directly from Agno to Volid. And that's it. Down to runway 08. Very nice in the intercept. Alright. All set on there. Interesting. Paper clips I can't even touch. That's fine. What's next? We said performance, right? Did we finish that already? No, we did not. Okay, so zero fuel weight. This is PMDG, so it just does everything for us. It already did the payload for us, right? Yeah, it did. Okay, so let's go back to futures for GSX, not to freak out. Let's see. For zero fuel weight, 130.6, 130.6 on the dot. Cost index is 5. Cost index is 5. And our final reserves are 7.4. 7.4. Cruise winds 2, 9 or 8 at 65. Here we go. 65. I'm not Irish or anything. I like the accent. All right, and one limit. It's pretty. PMDG loads all the data pretty fast. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't even upload it to our EFB yet. Here we go. Get the ADDONS up on here. 300. 3,000. Hold on. 300. Where am I? 3,000 on the altimeter. Go back over to performance. Now we can calculate this. Runway 08 right is standard for departure this morning. Import the weather. Temperature 22. Winds varying at 3. Very nice. Let's see what flaps. Because it's flaps 5. Yeah, we'll just do that. Alright. Takeoff. And then 51 is our south temperature. Pretty high. 51. Takeoff. We're going to do climb 1 because it's superior. 92.7 should be our... There we go. Flaps 5. And our trim should be 25.8. Where is it right here? 25 point... 8. Our trim should be a 4.69. Very nice, right on the dot. 142, 144, 148. On the dot for all of these. How much runway do we have here in Miami? For runway 08 right? We have... Let me just make sure everything's on here correctly. Turn the seatbelts on. Am I lagging because the passengers are visible? Yes, I am. Okay. Makes sense. I'll turn them off once we push. Or if I turn them off now, my frame should get already better. Oh, that's a lot better. Definitely a lot better. It is on steady, so very good. All right. Now we'll just turn it back on. I don't really see much of a difference in frames. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, okay, runway distance. That's what I was looking for. Runway 08 right is 10,500 feet long. Winds are variable at 3, so we're gonna write. Can we write variable at 3? No, we can't. Okay. We'll just write 090 at 3. It doesn't really matter. Runway slope. It is not slope. Very nice. I go back here. It's off by just 1. It's fine. We can confirm it. What were we saying? Is that it? I think that's actually it. There we go. Yeah, that is all done. Go over to the legs page. Now we're just waiting for the passengers to board. And we are here just in a second. Fuel truck should be gone. Oh, it's glitching again. Of course it is. Forgot I probably shouldn't do the fuel thing with the PMDG aircraft. It still doesn't work, of course. How much time we have? Chalk on. Miami Gate D26. We got 7 minutes. All right. We'll be on time. Unless... Oh, I know what the problem is. It's not gonna start, it's not gonna start putting the bag... It's not gonna start, baggage loading until the fuel truck is gone. The fuel truck's not gonna be gone. Can we, like, dismiss the fuel truck or something? Or do we have to restart this? Baggage loading in progress. No, it's not. Alright, don't worry about it. I guess we're just going to leave without the baggage. Or say we'd already boarded. Let's go ahead. Turn on our beacon lights. Let's turn on the seatbelts. Turn all this on. Turn on the flight directors. My first. Waiting for other service to complete boarding and fueling. Okay. Oh, that's amazing. How about we just reset total and everything will be fine. Yep, we'll just reset it. Just reboard everybody. Shouldn't take too long. Reload sim brief. Request boarding. We're gonna release external power because we don't really even need it. I don't know what it's doing. Let's just turn this off. Very good parking. What? Alright, I think it's freaking out now. Nobody. Let's get boarding started already. Departure time is at 10 minutes. Let's just say it's 8:30 because that's what it's always supposed to be. We're just gonna reboard all of them. I can imagine you are. Turn this off. Turn this off. Turn this off. We're gonna try saving our fuel. Alright, while we're waiting, I guess, or re-waiting for everything, let's go ahead, fly around this airport. First of all, this plane is amazing, like the livery. Like it a lot. Fly around this airport while we wait. And that's a plane that just spawned in. Wherever he is. Alright, where is he, dude? Alright, that's him over there, I think. Is that an EasyJet? Why is there an EasyJet here? That is interesting. We're not gonna worry about that. That's his problem. That's his own thing to worry about. Actually, yeah, why is he here? He's going to Orlando. Interesting choice of airlines, first of all. Okay, let's go ahead and fly around this airport while we're waiting for boarding to commence. Never mind. I thought I heard something upstairs. Never mind. Yeah, so we're just waiting for the boarding to redo. We're already at 35 people. That is obnoxiously loud. We're gonna fly away from that. Let's go ahead. So, okay, this is the terminal that's modeled. So, this is the series that this is the Glideslope Pro, Miami, previously known as AmSim and BM World. Why did I get this scenery? Because I think it's just a lot higher quality. I mean, look. Do you see what I mean? Oh, you see what I mean? Oh, wait, why do I have freaking that on? Okay, here we go. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so first of all, detailed models. At least for one airport, you know? Not for every single one of them. Second of all, I think the ground textures just look nicer. It was a little more expensive than the Latin VFR, and also I think I heard Latin VFR is extremely outdated. I have also heard that the Miami airport is horrible, like it sucks. My friend was recently there and he flew home like very, very upset at how bad the Miami airport was. So yeah, obviously nothing here is modeled. It's just that one terminal. No, but yeah, but he came home. It was like, okay, not like visually like upset, but he was just like telling me that Miami airport's horrible. Don't go there. I don't think I've ever been to Miami, have I? No, I've never actually been to the Miami airport. I've been to the Fort Lauderdale airport, and I go there pretty often. But not like but not actually like Miami airport, which is interesting to say the least. Like, I'm honestly surprised I haven't been there yet. There's ones in it. Actually, let's set up for this. I forgot to set up for the autopilot panel. Top altitude's 5,000 after departure. So I've flown to Fort Lauderdale before. It's always on Spirit Airlines. And then one time our Spirit flight got canceled. So we had to hitch a ride on a United Airlines flight. And that was really cool because, first of all, it's United, you know. It's a different airline. But we had to, like, run across the terminal and go check in for, you know, a different flight. It's like halfway across the airport because O'Hare is just giant. And actually, something I found out, once you're past security in O'Hare, you can go to any terminal. And I mean any terminal. Like, aside from 5, of course, because it's disconnected from everything else. If you're in Terminal 1 or 2 or 3, you can go all the way from one to another. What are we going to do? Okay. How much fuel do we still have? Good enough, bro. We'll be fine. Boarding's almost done. Go set that here. That's the lights, just so we can make sure everything's working. Everything is working fine. Fine and well, fine and well. 092 on the headings. That's the intercept heading for runway 083. And then 5,000 feet. There's no constraints here. There are no constraints. Very nice. So we'll go up to 5,000. Wait about a minute, and then we'll go up to, I want to say, probably 15,000. And then to 35,000. Go back to the fuel page. Just cross-check our fuel levels one more time. 19,569. Oh, we'll be perfectly fine. They just give us a little extra fuel. You'll probably go ahead and turn the fuel pumps back on because we're going to be departing soon in literal minutes. Cabin is very nicely modeled. I like it a lot. Here we go, all done. Go ahead, request the pushback, just so we can get out of here nice and fast. Pushback. GPU. Hold on with this. Do we need to disconnect? Oh, right, we need to disconnect that. We're gonna go ahead, set the parking brakes, because I just realized we didn't set those. Nothing changed here. Okay, good. Go ahead over here. We're gonna release the shocks. Closing the doors. Speed. We're 148 on the V2, so 148 plus 15 is 163. That's our speed right here. 5,000, 092, 092, 092. Very nice. RTO on the auto brake. We're all ready for push. We're departing. Technically 4 minutes late, but time was supposed to be 8:30. So we're all good. Here we go. Visual lifting. Now, in tradition with this channel, we're gonna go ahead and turn our nose to the right. We're gonna face west. We traditionally shut up for the startup, and that is exactly what we are gonna do today. Beautiful. So we're gonna shut up for the startup. Yaw damper comes on. We're going to listen, turn up the sim sounds, and we're going to listen very closely for this beautiful startup. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy. Starting 1 or 2. We'll start on 2. We'll go ahead and start 1. All right, here we go. I know it was muted. That was my bad. The good spool ups. We're gonna taxi all the way down here. What do we need? We're gonna take runway 08 right at Mike 2. I believe it's Mike 2 that everybody takes it at. Let's just check. I haven't been to Miami Airport in a sim in a long time. It is Mike 2 that everybody takes us from. Okay. So where's Mike 2? Well, it's not anywhere over here, that's obvious. This is still terminal buildings. They're nice and quiet back here. Is there anyone on the ground here? Aside from us on VATSIM? Oh, we're going way up, I just realized. No, it's actually just us. Alright. There's nobody near us. And the nearest people are like Fort Lauderdale. Okay, the EasyJet that departed Miami. Then this is what? This is Mike. Oh, this is Julia. What do we need? We need Mike 2, we said, right? Alright, so this should be Zulu right here. Then there's Mike 3 and Mike 2. This is Zulu. So then Mike 3 and Mike 2. Alright, I think the rest of our speed should take us down to Mike 2, and then from there we'll accelerate and get the takeoff ready. Airtime is hour 48 for us today, so a little bit of a longer flight, but nothing we haven't done yet. We have done longer flights. Here's Mike 3, so next turn is ours. We're going to take off from there. Actually, what frequency are we on? 122.8 is the one we got to be on. Here we go. Alright, DARA is on for the TCAS. Gonna go ahead and turn engine mode selectors to that. Strobes come on to strobe and steady. These lights come on. I'm gonna turn here. Trim. We're gonna stop right here. We're gonna set the trim because that's what we forgot to do. The trim is supposed to be 4.67, right? 4.69, like right there. Spool them up. Alrighty. Quite the beautifuls. Material, go ahead, turn on auto throttle. All the lights are on, right? Yes, they are. All we need to do is start the clock. Accelerate to 40. Toga. Downward pressure. Releasing pressure. Holding the throttle.
V1. Rotate.
Gear up. Very nice, very clean. Load flaps 1. We'll start cleaning up here. There's the airport back there. There's the Miami skyline. Should be right underneath us in just a second. We're going to go ahead and clear ourselves up to 15,000. Miami skyline right below us. Somewhat. American Airlines Stadium. No, that's not what it's called. It's not called American Airlines Stadium. It's called something else. There it is. There's Miami. Well, here's the rest of it. And I think that's pretty much it with Miami. 4,000 climbing. Laps are all up and clean. You don't need this page. And off we go to Punta Cana. Gonna turn this off. 5,000. We're not gonna clean up yet. Actually, hold on. These lights can come off. I know that. That's just protocol because we don't need that either. Because the nose wheel lights don't work if the nose wheel is up and retracted, you know what I mean? Ooh, quite the lag spike there. I guess I really do need a new GPU. JP7, good morning. Thanks for tuning in, man. We just took off from Miami. Just now, there's Miami Airport. $8,000 in climbing. Once we get past 10,000, we'll clean up all the lights and the gear. For now, it stays exactly where it is. I did turn terrain on, did I? 9,000. 93, 94. Okay, no, I'm not going to count. Where's the next waypoint? Okay, so Claudia, and then not a lot up until our top of climb. And then from there, it's just, okay, cleanup time, 10,000. From here, actually, I think that's it. Just gear off, auto brake. Yeah, that's it for cleanup. Not a lot to do. Not a lot to do at all. 10,000, we're climbing at about, where are we climbing at 500? Oh, because we're increasing our speed too. That's for climb, got it. Alright, then from here, it's just smooth cruising. Here we go. Pitching up now, and now should be going up to what should be 35,000. Here we go. All set. We're already off. Hour 48. I forgot to start the clock, didn't I? Yes, I did. Hour 48 should be our air time. It has already been about 6 minutes. It's already been 6 minutes. So we'll just add 6 to our time when we land. I know I started the clock late on pushback, so I want to see how long it took for us to push and then do all that. So push happened about 16 minutes ago from right now. 16, where did we start taxiing? So 3 minutes. Okay, so just add 3 to this clock, so 15 minutes ago. Push, actually, hold on. Okay, so push actually started like 17 minutes ago. Okay, so we're gonna add 5 to this. Okay, 4. We're gonna add 4 to this. And then we're gonna add, I said 6 for this one, right? Yeah, I think that's it. So how you guys all doing this morning? And this past week in general? Anything eventful? Are you going to DR? Yes, it is Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. 15, I thought 15,000 was a milestone in the altitude. I guess not. I haven't been to Dominican Republic at all in the sim, let alone for like 5, maybe 7 years in real life, because my family used to go to Mexico every, that's just a fuel pump, that's the left fuel pump. Actually, we're all empty on both of them. As soon as it gives me the warning for the other one, I'll disengage it as well. My family used to go to Cancun when I was little with my grandparents every December. We still do it every single year. We just did it this past year. And then I think my brother was born, we would go to Punta Cana with my family members for my dad's side, because our family is really, really big. I mean, like 5 children, and each of them are averaging 2. So it's like 10 of us. 10 of us kids. So we would all go to Punta Cana. About 3 families, that would be, I think, that would be about 7 kids. So it was a pretty big family. And then, yeah, so we would average quite a few. There's Alistown over there. So we would go every single year, and then up until, I forgot what exactly made us go back to Cancun instead of Punta Cana, but Punta Cana was very nice. A few resorts that I actually know by memory. Grand Bahia is one of them. Ibarra Star's another. There's 18,000. We'll go ahead and set standard. But they were nice resorts there. And then, well, okay, it was like 4.5-hour flights, and I think that's what my mom was really tired of, because, okay, Cancun is what, hour 15, I think, maybe 3:30 at the very most. Pretty sure. It's like flying to Miami from Chicago. There's fuel. All done with the center tanks. But the length is Punta Cana is about an hour and a half, hour 15 more. And I guess that really, really annoyed my mom, because she does, obviously, I don't think anybody wants to be crammed in a plane for any longer than they have to. What is that? That's Long Island. What the frick? Oh, that's the Bahamas. That's what it is. Okay, so, yeah, so we eventually started going back to Mexico, and we've been going there ever since. Back to Cancun. There's actually a Spirit right now arriving in Punta Cana from Orlando. He's at 10,000 feet. And then there's that's another plane. I thought that's an A350 going from Montego Bay. I don't even know if they could go from there. He's going over to Puerto Plata. I have no idea where that is. Oh, because he's already arriving. Okay. Yeah. But the Dominican Republic was very, very nice. I would definitely like to go back. I know my cousins go. They're going, I think, later this year. Sometime later. I think like in June or April or something. Yeah, so I would definitely like to go again. If I do, I'd definitely make a video on it, because it's just so much more fun if you make videos on something. So yeah, would love to go back. at any chance. Again, the whole thing about it being like a 4.5-hour flight is, I think, what's setting me off. Because I work 5-hour shifts. I can last that long, but the thing is, if I'm working, I'm doing something. On a plane, 3.5 hours. Actually, surprisingly, the flight there, 3.5 hours to Cancun is usually not too long. Like, I usually just watch a movie or two, and I'm done. No, I usually don't watch anything up until like 20 minutes into cruise. Well, okay, I would take off 20 minutes. We're usually at cruise by that time. And that's when I usually start watching something. And then all of descent, I'm preparing and writing down stuff in my little notebook for the videos and I'm videotaping. Oh, that's very nice. Ooh. Okay, so a few memories that I have when flying to Punta Cana is like the greenish water, and we would fly over these islands, and it looks very, very nice. And that window's glitching already. Very nice. I like glitch out. Okay, so something cool I found out. These windows, obviously, they have borders on them, like right here. I can't go anywhere past here, which is still pretty far away. What you can do is you can move side to side, angling yourself so you can kind of be jagging yourself into the windows. So you can get like real nice and close without still clipping through the window. I don't know if you guys know this, but the Phoenix, I don't know if you guys remember, but the Phoenix can you can clip through their windows, and it leaves like these giant like slash marks on your screen. PMDG doesn't do that. No, none of my shots have the slash. This actually shot looks very nice. The water's a little broken, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't have any slashes on my screen, which is very, very nice. I really like PMDG, especially since Boris improved it with the sound pack. It definitely sounds a lot more better, and it looks really good too. That's a nice shot. There's no way radar's not picking that up. Terrain. Go to like 80. Just because you're supposed to go, the bare minimum you can be zoomed in, zoomed out, is to see your next waypoint. That's it. Hold on. I started Minecraft launcher accidentally, and I thought I was gonna sneeze, and no, I didn't. Okay, a little chaotic. Thought I was gonna sneeze, went to mute my mic, open up Minecraft launcher. Thankfully, it didn't display on screen. We at 26,000. Okay, not too far away. Is it just like you're gonna be straight up like this the whole time? Well, someone. Okay, let's set our. What's our heading? 124. Let's go like 134, I guess. Yeah, for the. Let's go 131. The course. This is just for us to. Actually, wait, hold on. The course is like 080. But it's an RNAV, so I don't think we're gonna need it. Maybe I should look up how to fly GLS approaches, because I did see a lot of GLS 08 and stuff like that. So maybe I should look up how to. I know what's his name, A330 driver, had a new video on it on how to fly GLS approach. Let's see. Alright, nothing else to do, so why not just watch this video? Alright, let's go ahead. Let's watch this video, why not?
And welcome to the channel. I'm Emmanuel, I'm an airline pilot, and welcome to today's video explaining GLS approaches. Today we're going to talk about what GLS stands for, how it works, what the advantages are over the current ILS, and then we're going to have a look at how to fly a GLS approach in the simulator and which kind of add-ons actually support GLS approaches. So let's get right into it. GLS, what does the term even stand for? So GLS stands for G-Bus Landing System, and a G-Bus is a ground-based augmentation system. How does it work? So you all know what a GPS is. You've got satellites that are surrounding the Earth, that are traveling in known orbits, and by measuring the distance to each of those satellites, you can determine your position in space accurately if you've got at least 4 satellites available. And this works down to a precision of some 20 or 30 meters-ish. Now, that is insufficient to fly a precision approach, including autoland capability. So, some genius thought, okay, what if we basically put a GPS satellite onto an airport? And this is how the idea of GLS was born. Now, let's put it into layman's terms so that everyone can understand it. We know that we have a certain position inaccuracy with GPS satellites. Now, the ground-based augmentation system, the GBAS station at an airport, can measure the inaccuracy that GPS actually delivers at an airport. And remember, due to the satellites moving in orbit, this inaccuracy changes all the time. But the GBAS station at the airport can measure this inaccuracy, and it then sends a correction signal to approaching aircraft, which enables the computer in the aircraft to calculate its position down to 1 meter accuracy.
Right, okay, so just for a better precision approach. Actually, I just noticed he's at like 210 knots. Where's he flying into? Very, very slow. Unless he like paused in midair, because that's what he tends to do.
And that is very, very good. That is enough so that...
One more thing I noticed, we're like 101. I don't know if that's supposed to be a thing. I guess we're just trying to get up there. Oh yeah, here's the Bahamas. Oh, that looks amazing. Alright, 1 second, guys. This looks very nice. The reflection on the silver looks really, really good. Really watch it from like back here. This would be pretty cool. Of course, I forgot America doesn't have entertainment. Oh well.
GLS can be used as a precision approach with an eventual autoland capability. Now, why do we need these stations at all? What is the...
Sorry, I wanted to check something real quickly. Okay, never mind.
Big advantage of GLS when we already have ILS? There are 2 major advantages. The first of them is the simplicity of the system. You only need a single station that you position at an airport, and it can serve any and all runways. And if you have 2 airports very close to one another, the typical range of a GBAS station is 20 nautical miles. So if you have 2 airports next to one another, that GBAS station can even cover the other airport as well with a single installation. Imagine it like this. We're in San Francisco over here, and San Francisco has 8 possible runways that you can land on. 4 physical runways, all of which can be landed into 2 directions, disregarding the terrain over here. So that means if you want to equip all of those runways with a precision approach system, which currently is an ILS, then you would have to install 8 ILS antennas, which cost money, which need maintenance, and so on.
Yeah, of course, it's all about money.
But you can scrap all of those 8 antennas if you put a single GBAS station at the airport, which ultimately saves millions every year for the airports. Now let's talk about the second advantage, and that's from an operational perspective. So, since a GLS approach is still based on GPS, and since there are no radio waves required that, cannot be bent, or if they can be bent are super expensive and not really effective, the MLS approach refers, microwave landing system, for anyone who wants to look it up. They did experiment with that, but it didn't work. Or rather, it did work, but turned out so expensive that they scrapped it again. So, with a GLS, you are not relying on straight-in approaches. Much rather, you can create curved approaches. This especially comes in handy with modern days RMP equipment, where you have radios to fixed legs, etc., so that you can eventually create precision approaches that would come in circles or in whatever turns you want them to do. Now, nowadays we don't have regular authority approval for precision approaches that include these kind of features. So GLS approaches are still pretty much straight in, just like ILSs these days. However, GLS is still pretty new, and
There, quickly, there's cruise. Go ahead, turn the seatbelts to auto. We are now beautifully cruising over the Bahamas. Looking very nice. We got about, what are we at? 14:02. We got about an hour until descent. And in that hour, first of all, I want to finish this video. Second of all, I want to. Ooh, there's a big decel. Alright. So, first of all, I want to finish this video. Second of all, I want to. Oh, that's weird. Second of all, I want to go upstairs and make myself breakfast. So, let's finish this video, and I'm gonna be AFK for like a few minutes.
they are still pretty much exploring the system and testing it at very few airports only. It's around about 100 airports worldwide that support GLS at the moment. Think, for example, San Francisco, Newark, Frankfurt, and more. Now, obviously the advantage of those curved approaches is reducing the noise imprint that they have on the airport area, and therefore reducing emissions and making living next to an airport a little bit more worthwhile. Yes, that might be for you who want to purchase cheap ground or cheap buildings close to an airport. Think about it. Maybe in 20 to 30 years' time they will suddenly increase in value if approaches no longer go over it. Alright, but let's go right back into GLS approaches. So for the time being, as we've just figured out, they are mostly straight in and serve in a pretty similar way to
they're gonna have to be straight
ILS approaches. Now, some airports are already experimenting with GLSs. For example, Frankfurt has implemented steeper approach slopes on GLS approaches than they have on some of the ILS approaches. When they built the new northern runway, they included the 3.2 degree glide on an ILS, but for that they need different antennas installed. All of that is expensive, and they don't have that on the other two landing runways. So that's 07 center and 07 right. With GLS, however, they could also implement the 3.2 degree approach slope, since all of the approach itself is calculated within the aircraft's computers. And this leads us to how a GLS approach is eventually flown. So the aircraft receives the correction message from the G-bus ground station, and the aircraft then calculates the exact approach slopes. It displays that type of information to the pilot in exactly the same way how an ILS would be displayed. So with LS active over here, we can see that we've got a localizer and a glide slope, and we actually call them localizer and glide slope as well on a GLS approach.
Okay.
If you arm the approach mode, which we'll see in a few moments, you will also see LOC and GS, just like you're used to from an ILS. The only thing that's different is what you see in the lower left of your PFD over here, in that you no longer have an ILS ident like you used to have on ILS approaches, but now you've got the channel. That's basically the channel to which the aircraft tunes to receive the correction message from the G-bus ground station. And then you have that identifier over here, Golf 28 Alpha, which you've got to check on here to ensure that you're actually receiving the correct G-bus station. The DME is your typical DME, nothing more to say about that. So that's the basics of how GLS is shown to the pilot. So basically it works exactly the same way like an ILS, and that includes the angular functions.
What's up?
Of the glide slope and the localizer. So the closer you get to the airport, the smaller is one dot deviation.
Huh? I know, he said Friday morning.
That means you can fly the approach exactly like you can fly an ILS. The only difference is that it's all calculated within the aircraft's computers based on the GPS satellite signals and the G-Bus ground station. Now, let's go ahead and release the active pause over here so that we can start to fly the approach. We're currently inbound for the GLS runway 28 right in San Francisco, and we've just been cleared for the approach. So let's press the approach button, and we can also engage the second autopilot. And you can see, Glideslope and Localizer are in blue. We get the Land 3
So you set
dual,
this up the
autopilot
exact
1
same
and
way as
2.
you set up a
Now, GLS can be used for automatic landings.
GPS, an ILS approach, right?
However, they are currently not approved for that, except for some trials. So, most operators are still required to fly the approach down to a Cat 1.
Like his hotel? Oh, that's his hotel. I thought it was just a rental car, because his rental car place is like right there as well. I know.
Minimum.
That was some fun.
But you can still perform an autoland of it, provided that sufficient suitable references can be established and maintained. So we have Lockstar. With that, we're intercepting the extended centerline, or we're intercepting the localizer. We still call it localizer on GLS approaches. And with this, we can just spend a small time to look at the approach minimum down here. So we can see the minimum is 200 feet above the ground. So basically, it's the same as an ILS Cat 1 minimum, as GLS works to the same accuracy. However, in case of the Airbus A350, Airbus demands that the GLS approach must not be continued automatically below 200 feet, unless you have special approval from the authority. In that case, you can fly it down to 100 feet. But
that's with
at the
the
moment,
autopilot
we don't have Autoland approval. However, Autoland systems are already installed on the A350 for GLS, so we are going to have a look at that today. Remember, no ground signals over here. This is all calculated right on the aircraft, which is
you know you
pretty
can grab
cool.
her, right?
So let's start slowing down. We're 11 miles from the ground or from the airport right now, and we can simply fly the GLS approach the very same way how we would fly the ILS approach. So flaps 1.
There, my cat's freaking out for some reason.
Speed check, flaps 1. It is worth reading the charts, by the way. For example, over here, we can see that the VGSI, fancy term for a puppy,
No.
and the GLS glide path are not coincident. So we are not going to arrive on a puppy that shows us 2 whites, 2 reds, but we might arrive slightly different. And these kind of changes do happen quite a bit on GLS approaches, so you gotta pay good attention to that, and don't be surprised if you don't end up where you expected to end up on the puppies. So we have Glideslope capture.
Okay, so I just kind of changes things up for you.
Go around altitude
Not too bad.
3,200 feet set. And this way, we are just flying a standard approach like we would do for pretty much any ILS as well. In terms of the operation, once you're established, no difference at all. Alright, flaps 2, and gear down. So, flaps 3, speed checked, flap 3, and flaps full, speed checked, flaps full. So, we do want to do config full today, not config 3, misselected that in here.
Nobody cares about Europe.
Alright, so let's complete our landing checklists. Then cabin crew advised, auto thrust, speed, auto brake, medium, runway condition, dry, landing checklist complete. So there's our airport. And interestingly enough, in the simulator we even arrive exactly on the PAPI. Well, gonna take it, not going to complain about it. And we will just let the aircraft fly all the way down to an auto land. Now you might ask yourself, how is the aircraft able to land itself, do an automatic landing, if you don't have an ILS? Now, that's quite simple. The ILS in an auto land is only used in order to bring the aircraft onto the center line and onto the correct height above the runway threshold. From there, the radio altimeter takes over, and the aircraft calculates the flare based on the radio altimeter and not based on any of the ILS data. Therefore, as long as the position accuracy is great enough, aka as long as we have the accuracy of 1 meter from the G-bus system, the aircraft will perfectly be able to land itself without any, let's say, without any ground-based information except for the G-bus station. Theoretically, if we were able to calculate the position precise enough that we could calculate it down to that 1 meter accuracy without any ground stations, then the aircraft would actually be able to auto land itself like anywhere. So land. And now let's see how this is going to work. Checked. Remember, you must still use the Cat 1 minima even if you do an auto land here. Continue. But that's just due to regulatory approvals at the moment.
100. 30. 40.
Flare.
30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Look at that. Spoilers, reverse green, brake medium. Absolutely perfect, isn't it? That's how well you can do an automatic landing using a G-bus system. And that's how you can already see how much of a success the GLS is going to become in the future. Now let's take a few moments to talk about which types of aircraft support GLS at the moment. So, of course, we've got the Airbus A350 as we can see over here, and the A380 also comes with GLS by default. Likewise, the Boeing 787 is also equipped with GLS by default. For a lot of other aircraft, there are retrofits available. Think, for example, about the Boeing 737. If you've got an aircraft with a multimode receiver, then chances are you can also fit a GLS into that aircraft. The A320 also has it available, retrofitted, the A330 does, the 747 does, so you can see that a lot of aircraft are capable of conducting GLS approaches these days. However, let's now talk about flight simulation. So what do you need in flight simulation in order to be able to conduct the GLS approach? So, most importantly, you need an add-on that supports it and a nav database that supports it. For instance, the default nav databases of Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024 do not support GLS approaches. You need the Navigraph database in order to have GLS available in your FMS. Next, you need an add-on that supports it, and at the moment there are only very few of them available. You have the Inibuilt Airbus A350, which is the only FS 2024 aircraft that supports GLS properly, including the Autoland at the moment. Then you have the VATSIM Labs Airbus, which also has GLS capability.
Alright, now I'm interested. If I don't have the option to do a GLS, how come I see GLS runways here for Punta Cana? Are they just like there by default, or are they actual like options for me? Because now I'm interested. I was thinking of doing one, but I just didn't know what it was, and I'm too scared to try. So yeah, we're just gonna stick with the RNAV. We're about a little short of halfway. All right, let's go finish up that video. It's like 1 more minute left.
And
Exactly
that's
1 more
about
minute.
it already in terms of the good and complex add-ons. Some low-tier add-ons have some sort of GLS, but nothing to take serious.
Maybe that's
it's
what
really only the
this
Unibuild
plane is.
Airbus
The
A350
low
and the
tier
Flight
version.
Sim Labs Airbus A321 that have GLS capability at the moment. Not Phoenix, not PMDG, none of them has it available at the moment. Well, and that's our quick dive into GLS.
All right, so maybe the one that I have isn't like, maybe like it's always a standard option to have a GLS runway, but like maybe some planes just can't perform. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, interesting. Alright. All is well, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna go eat something because I'm a human being too and I'm also hungry, so I'll be right back. I didn't go anywhere yet, don't worry, I'm just setting this up. Yo, Evan, what's up? Good to see you, man. We're about, what are we at? What's the time right now? 14:22. No, 14:19, that's the time right now. We're about 45 minutes away, about 30 minutes away from descent or so, so. I wanted to go eat upstairs real quickly, and then I'll be right back. I'm just gonna set this up to 12,000, just in case I come back and it's still cruising or descent. I don't know. Basically, I'll just be right back because I'm hungry too. And I'm human. Let's see you on the stream, man.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now, and the best partner is the
You know what's smart? Treating yourself without cheating your goals. Eat smart with Factor.
Alright, no freaking idea why what I cook takes as long as it does. That is not what I meant to press. Alright. Hello, everybody. And back. I see we are just at descent. Somewhere there, right? 144. Got about 10 minutes till descent. I've got perfectly enough time to eat. Made myself a cheese quesadilla. I don't know why it takes like 30 stupid minutes to make. Okay, maybe 20. .140 with flaps 40 should be our approach speed, so we'll use that to our knowledge. Alright, the Dominican Republic should be coming up in just a few, like 10 or so minutes. Where is... That's it actually already. I didn't even see it. Coming up on it soon. So I actually didn't even realize about how mountainous the Dominican Republic is. Dominican Republic slash... Okay, no, that's actually Haiti. That's what we're seeing. Don't want to go there. Definitely not. How we all doing today, guys? Good so far this morning? Top of descent set for 12,000 because Julie is cruise. This is just going to be standard descent. It said bypass. Where's that? ETA DCY. What's going on there? I see why. Okay. I don't know if terrain works or not, but it doesn't seem to. Data does. No. Just load up. What was it again that I was what am I looking for? The rings. How do I put up the rings? Am I stupid or something? I think I'm stupid. No, I literally am stupid. Hold on. I think I am, yeah. Is it here or something? No, nothing have to do with weather. Actually, what if I do put up weather? No, there's no weather coming in. Yeah, I think I'm dumb. Hold on. See if there. I know there was a way. Yeah, I'm stupid. Hold on. I'm actually so dumb. All right, you know what? Leave it. So descent. Let's go ahead and go through it. Let's double descend before PTA. Coming down slowly. Barrel's 12,000. Now what barrel is? That's the last waypoint before I believe we divert over on course. Never mind. No. Okay, so barrel. Then it was the next one. It was PCO 99. Then Agnol at 3,000, and then to Vollid. Okay, Vollid. Then we're gonna just maintain 3,000 to Vollid, fly straight direct, do it, and then straight in. It's an RNAV approach. I'm not flying no VOR, no DMEs, no GLS, just straight in RNAV. The Turks and the Caicos Islands. Yeah, I remember when I was little, the 4.5-hour flight to Punta Cana, I would always look out the window, and for the last hour, I would just be seeing, all that I would be seeing is like pure Bahamas. It was magical. I want to go back to Punta Cana sometime. I'm trying to find charts for okay, I might have found some. That's a Sid. Need a star. Yeah, this is all star. This is all Sids. That's for 0 and 9. We need runway 08. So, okay, I found a VOR DME for runway 8. But we're not doing that. They have NDB for runway 9, but 9 isn't used for takeoff, is it? Or so it is. Okay, here we go. Visual RNAV runway 9, visual RNAV 27. So do they not have the visual for... They don't have charts for RNAV 08, which is interesting. Yeah, it's all VOR runway 9. What runway are they landing now? So right now, Punta Cana is landing. Hold on. Punta Cana right now is landing 08. Yeah, they are landing 08. Okay. So, we're sticking with 08. I mean, we don't really need the charts. It's an RNAV approach. Alright, let's watch for when we enter the land. Here we go. Very soon. This is, well, like Cap Haitian, Cap Haitian, is that what it's called, I think, the city? I would have no idea. No, it's not. This, so, if we look dead south, where's dead south? Like, right there. It's San Bernardino de Monte Cristi. Oh, it looks like actually pretty sprawled out, not too bad. And then Puerto Plata. We're gonna fly over Puerto Plata. There we go. I'm gonna turn this down because it's a little annoying on my ears, but here we go. Alright, so descent coming up in just a few minutes. We are at 53. Should be coming up in, yeah, like 10 minutes or so. Less, like 8 minutes. 5. Hold on. I love the green water. When you get next to like an island, the green water always looks amazing. Now we're coming in hot. Am I muted? No, I'm not. Okay, good. Thought I was muted for a second. Okay, so terrain should be picking up now, right? It's just the mountains. Okay, what if we like angle it down? Where's the terrain radar? This is weather, right? Yeah, this is weather. Oh wait. No, it's all weather. Interesting to put a texture here that doesn't have any switches. Is this like... I don't even know what this is. Never seen that before. I remember this. This is like what you would hear in headphones. Very nice and quiet. Okay, yeah, let's not do that. There's Punta Cana. Look at that. Dominican Republic. This is, I think it's actually, is it Haiti? I don't want to be flying next to Haiti. I don't know if they've simulated real life stuff into... I'm obviously kidding, but come on. Actually, I didn't even realize how freaking small Haiti was. Like, the country of Haiti takes up like a very small part of the island. What is the island called? There's a national park? Okay, so that big mountain apparently, or I don't know, there's like a giant mountain in the middle of this country. And like, I think it's this one right here. It's apparently a national park. Crazy. Here's stop and descent. Seatbelts, come on. Imagine I'm speaking to the passengers. Ladies and gentlemen, up from the cockpit, as your captain speaking, we have started our descent into Punta Cana. At this moment, please fasten your seatbelts and return to your seats. Lavatories are no longer in, the lavatories will be in service for about 5 more minutes, so if you need to go, might as well do that now. Flight attendants will be passed through the cabin with trash bags. If you have any items you might want to dispose of, you might as well give it to them. Should be done on the ground within 20 or 25 or so minutes. Thank you very much for your patience. Thank you for choosing American Airlines, and early welcome to Punta Cana. That went worse than I thought. Okay, so Puerto Vallarta. What's it called? Puerto Plata. Puerto Plata. I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh, you can see like the contrail back there. There it is, Puerto Plata. Pretty cloudy here. It's usually not usually cloudy in Dominican Republic. Bro, we're gonna fly like directly over the Puerto Plata airport. I really hope I'm saying that correctly. Puerto Plata. Puerto Plata. I don't know. I feel like I'm offending somebody just by saying that. I'm not gonna continue. There's a VFR aircraft. I don't know what type he is. Type BE-60G. What is that? The Beechcraft Duke. He's flying at 16,000 feet. He took off from the Turks and Caicos Islands back there. And he's flying over. He's a little bit ahead of us. He's flying over to, that's San Juan, right? No, he's actually flying to the British Virgin Islands. Oh, we should go to San Juan. That could be fun. We could fly like a JetBlue aircraft over there. We could do like San Juan to Cancun. Oh, it's actually pretty long. Denver Center's online. LA Center's online. Boston. Tampa Ground's online. Interestingly enough. We should like do like flights around the Caribbean. We could fly. What's a good Caribbean airline? Oh, we could fly Caribbean Airlines. We could do like Punta Cana to like Havana, or like Havana to Cancun, to like Montego Bay, Kingston. We could go to what's it called? Princess Juliana. We should do like San Juan's obviously on the list. Yeah, St. Martin's on the list. St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago. We should fly like around the Caribbean islands. That could be a lot of fun. We could also go to like Nashua. Yeah, we should do like one giant, like no, not one stream. We could do like 3 small legs. Like maybe probably not next time, but like sometime this year we could do like Caribbean island hopping. We could do like Princess Juliana to San Juan to Punta Cana to like Kingston or something. Actually, that's pretty long. Yeah, we could do like Princess Juliana to San Juan to actually Punta Cana to San Juan's actually really short. That's like flying from Miami to Nashua. Yeah, okay, so we could do like Kingston, Punta Cana, Princess Juliana. That could be pretty fun. Like in one day, and then like the next day or like the next week we could fly Princess Juliana, St. Lucia, then like St. Lucia to St. Vincent to Trinidad and Tobago, and then we could fly like, and then we could go like one big trip from like Trinidad to Tobago to like Punta Cana to say Jamaica, and then Jamaica to Miami, and we can be back on the U.S. mainland. That could be pretty fun. I haven't been to the Caribbean at all recently. I don't fly, like I told you guys before, I don't fly anywhere outside the U.S. except obviously Cancun, and Punta Cana is an exception because they're awesome. That's actually really nice. Actually, really good looking farmland. But maybe we should do like Caribbean. That sounds very, very fun. I'd totally be down for that. Not like island hopping with like a Beechcraft Bonanza or like a Twin Otter. No, I mean like 737-700, like 30-40 minute flights where we can get up to like 21,000 feet or something. So like Punta Cana, San Juan to St. Martin, St. Martin to St. Vincent, Trinidad, Montego Bay. You know, nice and short flights where we could maybe do like 2, maybe 3. I don't want to do 3 legs in one stream. That's just way too much for me. But it definitely sounds fun. It definitely sounds like something I would do. Maybe like next month or in the summer when I have more time. That's a lag spike. No, thank you. All right. All right, we're in a different part of the world. We gotta use Q&H. Now I'm interested. If we search up Cancun, is it also gonna give us in Q&H? I'm about to do a live flight from JFK to Punta Cana. Oh, seriously? Delta Airlines? Yeah, that sounds fun. That's a long one too, right? What is it? 3.5? Are you gonna be live streaming? I'm gonna try to join up. It is like 3.5 hours, right? Because I think Chicago. No, there's a plane right now, or that just flew in, real life from JFK to Punta Cana. But I think that was the JetBlue Airlines. It was about 3.5 hours. Just above the descent path, the profile. Like 4 hours. Okay, it's not too bad. Oh, well, who am I kidding? 4 hours is insane. Yeah, but this is like a perfect time for you to like leave it, go to the gym or something. You know, 2 hours there. Stop by the store or something. I don't know. The Cancun is actually... Okay, QNH 1016. We gotta go over to hectopascals, which is weird. I've never went over to hectopascals before. 1016. That's interesting. I've never done hectopascals before. Yeah, okay. Well, anybody want to skydive? It's 32 degrees. Not too cold. It's the Mono's over here. Punta Cana just right over there. I think it's Samana, right? Samana, that's what it's called. Samana's like right over there. So, direct course, what we're flying right now, like directly in. Not much deviation from the airport. Like if we fly directly, keep flying this heading, we're gonna fly like directly overhead. It's just a few little deviations, just a little off to the right, and then just to get on runway 08. Actually, I forgot. I need to. I was hurrying to mute my mic. Almost sneezed into the microphone. That would have been horrible. I need to look up the heading of the runway. I know it's runway 08, but I need like... Okay, Punta Cana, here we go. They're all stars, right? No, they're all SIDs, hold on. RNF SID, yeah, SID. Here we go, stars. So, real head, hold on, for 08. I need anything 08. 095 is the actual, what? It's telling me 095 is the actual, like, heading. I need the course for runway 08. So here's a little bypass. I'm not sure why it is, but it just exists. Do you guys remember when these American Airlines liveries flew around? This was awesome. I love these liveries. There's a part in Terminal 3 in O'Hare, like right smack in the center, where you walk in, check in your bag, and then you go through to security. It's like a giant double A with the eagle just like hanging on top of the railing, and it looks really, really good. Hold on. What is the actual like heading? So that's impossible. Okay, so that's so weird. I need at least one for runway 8. I need something for runway 8. Runway 927 926. What? Oh, okay. Runway 8. It's telling me 095 is the course, which is weird. But that's not right. Runway 263 minus 180. What's that? That's 83. So that should be the course. 83 on the course. Heck with it. Okay, coming up on 18,000. We'll turn off the music there because it's annoying me. Elevations. Okay, so runway 8 is telling me elevation's 43. But on here, some drag in here. But on here, it's telling me that runway 8 is about 100 feet. So a chart's telling me 43, which I would do 50, but the FMC is telling me 100. We'll just do 100. I think this is just for pressurization purposes, so not really important. We'll do 100 just in case. Go ahead. Here we go. 1016 hectopascals. Never done this before, so pretty excited. to use QNH, or no, to use hectopascals instead of inches. Instead of inches of mercury. Oh, hectopascals, not hectopascals. What the frick, bro? Hectopascals. Spelled like this. Hectopascals, like that. What are you doing? Okay, mama. I just had Mama. I just listened. All right. Coming up. Very sure. Where is that? What is that? Okay, so it doesn't include the actual like direct. Yeah, it doesn't include the actual directions in. Actually, can we zoom in and get like detailed taxi instructions? Oh, very nice. Okay, so we'll exit off over here. Take this taxiway here, this taxiway, and then this is the gates right here. We'll go to one of these gates. American. So everybody parks over here next to the ramps, like Frontier, Spirit, JetBlue, Southwest. But American and United too. American for some reason parks at the terminals right here. So not complaining. It's terminals, the actual gates. Let's go ahead and get performance for the landing, so we can. We need landing and route. Runway 8, flaps 40, weather. It's interesting. About halfway. We need. What do we need? So the exit, where the runway is, I cannot seem to find the ground charts. Where are the ground charts? Okay, here we go. I'll do it so you guys can see too. Here we go. So ground charts. Actually, hold on. That plane that I was telling you guys about, 16,000. He's like right over here somewhere. He's like right next to us, right above us. Oh yeah, here he is, right there. That's the Beechcraft. There's 12,000. Let's go ahead, descend down to 3,000. 4,000, then 3,000. All right, landing performance. Landing performance. All right. Nope, I pressed something wrong. Hold on, guys. I pressed Discord. What did I just say? Discord startup. That's what I pressed. All right, so about halfway. So looking at what we got right now with auto brake 3, we'll stop about halfway through the runway, and that's well short. Well short of what we need. What if we use auto brake 2? VREF 1. Here we go. Okay, this seems reasonable. It's about 2/3. We'll use this one. We'll just come off of auto brake. Actually, what if we use 1? Is it gonna take us like all the way to the end? Yeah, we don't want 1. We'll use 2. All calculated. Speed's 140. Just making sure. All right. Already. I said music's gonna come off, and it is coming off because now I'm pissed off at it. After a while, I get bored too, you know. Streamers are human beings too. Gotta have this. Spoilers. Honestly, the landscape doesn't even look too different from the US. Like, like this doesn't look too different. Aside from the whole mountainous terrain thing. Oh, over there. This actually looks like pretty normal USA looking stuff. But over here, it looks amazing with the beaches and stuff like that. This is where all the resorts are, I think. Let me look up, where is Iberostar? I want to know if it... Probably should be looking at it next to... Okay, so there's only a few locations. Okay, so the one... Oh, okay, so it's like right next to like downtown Punta Cana. Okay, so we're not gonna see it. There's a Rio Hotel, Playa de la Reina Gorda. Where is that? Majestic Colonial. The Astron Shipwreck. Historic. There's a shipwreck? How come we never seen it before? Hotel Rio Palace. But oh, they got a Rio there as well. Iberostar Selections. Iberostar Waves. Grand Bahia. Nalarimar. Okay, sorry. I'm just reading off like different resorts I used to go to. This mountainous terrain's kind of scaring me. I hope we don't like fly over. All right, 10,000 lights. Auto brake 2. I did close the isolation valve, did I? Yeah, I did. I just making sure. Thought I forgot to. Thankfully, I did not. I opened Discord again. Why would I freaking do that? I gotta move the icon. The clouds. Now, the clouds is where it is, because since I upgraded my cloud graphics, they look a little more realistic, like when you fly through them. The only thing I don't like is that they like the wingtip still doesn't disappear when you fly through, and that's the one part that's going to be annoying me forever. Because volumetric clouds is what everybody in this world needs. $9,000, 4,000's right here, 3,000, and then we're just gonna. I can actually make the fix just direct to void. Wallet, here we go. Just put that in. Why not? We're not gonna extend any flaps yet. It's way too early for that. We're gonna do it later. Terrain. Let's just make sure we don't like bump into anything. These clouds are scaring me. Interesting. Punta Cana doesn't usually have clouds. That's fine. Through the clouds. Temperature's well over 10 degrees. No anti-ice required. It's like 66 right now, up here in this altitude. Oh, that looks amazing. Oh, there's the volumetric clouds now. There's 6,000. Quite the speed here, actually. I don't know if that was because of the, oh, because we have a tailwind. That's pushing us forward. That's what it is. It's fine. We'll decelerate as we get closer. $5,000. We are still at 250 knots, way too fast. And I most definitely agree. Actually, yeah, still a little too fast. Let's go ahead, bring the spoilers up, start the deceleration. We'll probably start dropping flaps sometime soon. It does say drag required. We'll drop flaps as soon as we go up on Agnel. I don't know how far the water is. Okay, yeah, so there's the airport somewhere here. I don't know. I can't really see it right now. I'm so sorry. I don't even see the chat. Nice light so far. Thank you. Wow. Big. Oh. Hold on. Bigunli? Am I pronouncing that correctly? I'm sorry if I said that wrong. You should fly one of those Antonov An-225s. You see those monsters? I think they're larger than the A380s. What monsters? I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about, man. I'm sorry. I wasn't even reading chat. That was very uncharacteristic of me. Well, flaps 1. Am I controlling speed or... No, it's the plane speed. Okay. There's the deceleration. Yeah, I have no idea what monsters you're talking about. Alright, there's 3,000. What's the altitude of the airport? It is 100. Drag required. So 100 is what we're going to go down to. It's an RNAV, so it's going to fly us down to there. This flaps 2. Speed check. Google it. Monsters larger than A380s? What? Oh, you're talking about the AN-225s. Oh, I thought you were talking about like real life, dude. I might actually be retarded. I'm sorry. Tight turns. The airport somewhere right here. Oh yeah, what a tight turn. It's a Russian. Actually, no, it is not Russian. It is Ukrainian. A lot of people get that wrong, but it is Ukrainian. I don't know. I know that not only because I'm Ukrainian, but because it's just a giant misconception. It wouldn't have the Ukrainian, and it wouldn't be painted in Ukrainian flag colors if it wasn't Ukrainian. 2,500. We're gonna drop gear at 2,000. Here we go. There's the airport. There's Punta Cana, everybody. We're almost there. Yeah, quite cloudy. Okay, all the resorts are like over there, along there. What the windy situation, huh? Alright. Engine modes to continuous. Making sure everything here is on. TARA. We are on the glide path. When do we click approach? Is it gonna pick us up on something? Here we go. Flaps 15, gear down. Flaps 15, speed. the spoilers up. Yes, maybe you're correct. Many of them are blue and yellow. Yeah, no, I know 100% they are Ukrainian planes. It's just a giant misconception because the Russians are just known for outdoing the world in many things. Here we go. We'll go flaps 25. Speed check. We're gonna go down to our reference speed 140 and flaps full. Go ahead and land this baby. This is gonna be glorious, guys. Ooh, got the clouds. There we go. There's a glide path. Intercepted. Zoom in on the way. Making sure all the lights are on, right? All good. All is good. Let's land this. Arm the spoilers. We're going to open up our landing program that shows us our landing rate. Alright, let's land this baby.
1,000.
Yeah, quite the winds. Always really windy here. 1,000 feet. I was late on my part. All right, ladies and gentlemen, autopilot is going to come off. Auto throttle stays on.
500.
500, check. Gonna straighten out here. Make sure we're keeping the glide path. A little high, a little low, sorry.
50, 40, 30, 20.
All right, come on, we gotta butter it. We gotta butter it. Gotta butter it. Gotta butter it. Gotta butter it. We'll take it. We'll take it. That was amazing. Reversers. What was that? That was a 95. Oh, that was glorious. Pure glory. Reversers come off. And so do the spoilers. Alright, we gotta get off this runway. There's nobody behind us. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punta Cana. Look at this. Look at this number. Negative 95. What a landing. What a landing. Oh, that was pure awesomeness. Go ahead, accelerate and just get off the runway for now. Flaps up. Lights come off. Engine modes come off. Strobes come to steady. I'm going to start the APU. We're going to turn off TARA. Actually, probably should have juiced this up a little bit. Can't even really see much. Flaps are being retracted. Clock stops. We're going to add 4 minutes since it took us about 1 minute to get off the runway. Nice landing, smooth. Thank you very, very much. I really, really enjoyed that. We're just gonna taxi down here and find our gate. We need to first of all get out of this forest. That's what we need to do. Right turn as soon as we make it. APU starting up. We'll give it a little more juice as we turn on this taxiway here. That was amazing. Any other plane coming into Punta Cana? We are literally the only aircraft on this whole stupid island. Not stupid, hold on. Literally the only plane on this island. The only other planes around us was that one Beechcraft 60 that I was telling you about, and some VFR aircraft in San Juan. It's literally just us. Other than that, the closest plane is in St. Martin. There's a turn here, and we'll accelerate as we go. Juice it up. Once we get closer to our gate, we'll select one. Where's it? Oh, I do remember the tower is always like that. All of the like Caribbean and like tropical places have like decorated ATC towers. This is a turn. We're gonna take it over there. Right? Yeah, we're not gonna take this one. We're gonna take the next one. Alright, let's go ahead and start looking it up at our gates. Parking, we need some of the, in the 20s. Let's take, too small, 29, 28 or 29. Can we do like next page, anything here? Let's do 32. No, I know where it is. 32 is that one over there. Juice it. Nice. Warning comes on. Means the takeoff configs off. Lights come on as we cross the runway. No traffic anywhere here, like I said. APU is on, which is good. Alright, lights are off. You know what? I think it was just those. It was just a strobe light that came on. I don't need to do these. We'll turn right here. And we'll make our way to our gate. Alright, it's one of these here. That one over there. There it is. Let's park her nice and calm. Lights come off. Here's our gate. Turn in here. Or should I accelerate it a little more? I can't see because the wall. To the right. Right. Perfect. Parking. Block. AP generators. Seatbelts. Engines. All right. AP bleed comes on. Isolation valve comes open. These come off. These can be turned off. Have a good weekend. Thank you, JP7. You as well. Yaw diaper comes off. Probe heat comes off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punta Cana. Request D boarding. Terrain is off, right? No, it is not. There we go. Set the chocks. Where are the chocks at? Set the chocks. We'll request the external power. The pit power, because that's just the best power. Did we deplane already? No, we just requested it, right? Yeah, we did. Here we go. Eco Evolution. That's a very nice iPad. I'm gonna take that, yoink, and I'm gonna run off. Can't run off. Okay. Doors. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because the door just opened. That's why they're giving me the warning. All right, deplaning. Just cross-checking everything else. Lights are off, right? External power. We'll connect it, but we'll keep the packs going unless the packs need the AP. Yeah, they do need the AP. Yeah. We'll turn off the AP generators then. Actually, we don't even need the AP anymore. We'll turn it off. Bleed comes off. Fuel pumps come off. And the aircraft is completely quiet. Alright, this will encourage. Oh, would you look at that? That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Well, crap. I knew this would happen. I once again left my camera in, once again left my camera in, what do you call it? In Miami. I knew it. Jetway disconnected. Let's go ahead. Operate the jetway. My bad. Let's go ahead and connect the jetway. Well, that's good enough. What gate did we park at? Just making sure. I think it's freaked out. Yeah, I knew I left my camera in there. The jetway modeled really well. First of all, looks amazing. Obviously, nothing in here. This is actually a freeway scenery. It's in the description if you guys want it. I knew this would happen, bro. I freaking left my camera in Miami because I just always do that. And it basically just despawns the entire Punta Cana area. So at least this works now. Aircraft is off, right? Except, oh, the external power though. Okay, there's still some. Where's your? I need to. First of all, am I parked? Yeah, I am. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Alright, aside from that, I think we're all good. Yeah, no, don't need to look at that. Don't need to look at any of that. This thing, shut up. Alright, well, I guess we need external power. Put the shocks low. There we go. Request the external power because we need that. We stopped this clock, right? So 2 hours, 2 minutes. Add 6 minutes, we said. 2 hours, 8 in the, sorry, gate to gate. We are about 10 minutes early. And then add, we said 5 to here. So we're about on time, air time. So hour 48, we got hour 49 with the airtime. Both. Gate to gate was supposed to be 2 hours 16. It was 2 hours 8. Oh, sorry, 2 hours 2. Add 6 minutes. So 2 hours 8, about 8 minutes early. that's pretty much it. External power. Let's just get that on, just so we can get some power. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for everybody for joining. This was a wonderful show. I actually enjoyed this one quite a lot. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you everybody for tuning in at any points. Evan Air, no, sorry, I kind of left on you. JP7, thanks for being in here. Delta Airlines, thanks for being here. We'll see you guys on next week. No, not next week. Hold on. Next week, I'm actually out of town, so I'm not streaming next week. 2 weeks. We'll see what we're going to be doing. We might actually take this plane back to, like, Miami or something. I want to fly into Miami. So, we'll see you guys all next week. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Yeah, just stick around. You guys will see my streams beforehand. So, everybody, thank you. We'll see you guys all later. Later.